It's sad, but since Cartel gone, the headline move. So we can't get back that kind of headline there.
No Sting.
Freedom Street. Look like you guys flop Sting.
We don't flop anybody. We just do the best we can, and the chips fall where they fall.
For the last 8 years, we have not made a profit at Sting. Wow. They don't bring that kind of crowd over there that we're accustomed to.
Hey, Sting!
Boxing Day in Jamaica. Once the night when the music world stood still to witness Sting, the greatest one-night festival in dancehall and reggae history. But this year, Sting 2024 has been cancelled. Why? The reasons are as shocking as they are heartbreaking. From financial missteps to a reliance on TikTok influencers, we're unpacking the controversy and asking, is this the end of Sting, or can it rise from the ashes? Before we dive into the drama, hit that like button and subscribe. This isn't just a music story. It's a wake-up call for Jamaican culture. The death of Sting. What went wrong? Let's get straight to it. Why is Sting 2024 cancelled? Promoters claim financial difficulties and lack of interest from major artists. But is that really the full story? Consider this. The sound system hired for the event was promised $5 million Jamaican dollars. They were allegedly paid just $1 million. Imagine setting up the backbone of a festival only to get a fraction of what was agreed upon. That kind of disrespect doesn't just affect the event. It damages relationships with the people who make it all happen. And then there's the talent pool, or lack thereof. Instead of booking Jamaica's finest, the promoters turned to TikTok influencers. Yes, TikTokers. While social media stars have their place, they aren't the ones carrying the spirit of dancehall or clashing on stage. Fans feel betrayed, and honestly, it's easy to see why. Is this mismanagement, or has Sting truly lost its way? To understand why this cancellation hurts so much, let's go back to where it all began. Picture Jamaica in 1984. Reggae is thriving, and dancehall is just starting to take over. Isaiah Lang, a former cop with a dream, saw the need for a massive platform to showcase Jamaica's best. That dream became Sting. The first Sting was held at Cinema 2 in Kingston. It wasn't polished or fancy. It was raw, unfiltered, and electric. Artists brought their best because they knew this was the proving ground. It was more than a concert. It was a cultural revolution. Sting became the heartbeat of Boxing Day, a night when the streets came alive and the world tuned in to see what Jamaica would deliver next. But what really made Sting legendary? The clashes. If you're unfamiliar, let me set the scene. Two artists, one stage, and a crowd ready to decide their fate. Careers were made, or destroyed, right there, under the bright Boxing Day lights. Who could forget Ninja Man versus Shabba ranks? Or the iconic Gully versus Gaza showdown between Vybz Kartel and Mavado in 2008. These weren't just performances, they were wars of words, skill, and bravado. The audience didn't just watch, they judged, and their judgment was final. Of course, the clashes came with their share of controversy. Fights broke out, artists walked off stage, and egos clashed as much as the lyrics. Critics called it chaos, but for fans, it was pure magic, a reflection of Jamaica's fearless spirit. If you've ever watched a Sting clash, smash that like button. Let's keep the memory of those battles alive. Even giants fall. By the 2010s, the cracks in Sting's foundation were showing. Social media changed everything. Artists no longer needed Sting's stage to prove their worth. They could do it online, where the reach was global, and the pressure wasn't as brutal. Then came the financial troubles. Ticket sales dipped, and the show's quality began to suffer. Gone were the fiery clashes that made Sting famous, replaced by performances that lacked the energy fans craved. In 2015, Sting took a hiatus, and while it returned, it was clear something had changed. Let's not forget the competition. Events like Freedom Street, where Vybz Kartel's music reigns supreme, have captivated audiences in ways Sting once did. Fans have moved on, and it feels like Sting's promoters have struggled to keep up. And now we come to the final blow. Sting 2024 wasn't just cancelled. It was imploded under the weight of its own controversies. The sound system payment debacle isn't just a minor hiccup. It's a symptom of a festival that's lost its respect for the very people who make it happen. And the TikTok influencers? They're the face of a decision that many fans see as a betrayal. Sting was built on the backs of real artists, not fleeting social media fame. For an event that once represented the pinnacle of Jamaican music, this feels like a slap in the face to its legacy. So, where does Sting go from here? Some say it needs to evolve, embrace the digital age, stream its clashes, and tap into its legendary past. Others argue it's time to let go and make way for new events that reflect today's Jamaican culture. But one thing is clear, Sting isn't just about music. It's about Jamaican identity. Losing Sting isn't just losing a festival. It's losing a piece of who we are. What do you think? Should Sting adapt, or is it time to say goodbye? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. If you believe in the spirit of Sting, like this video and share it with a fellow music lover. Don't forget to subscribe.